Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I did a video on this look. I didn't create this video. This is a video inspired by the makeup look Meg the Stallion did on herself. I saw it on her Twitter, really liked it, that I could recreate it, and this is what I came up with. It's not exactly the same, that's why I said inspired by. It's what my take on it was. So I hope you guys like it, and I hope you guys keep watching my videos. I know I haven't been really consistent. It's because of work, but now that we're like in this whole like coronavirus quarantine thing, I have like all free time. I hate it here. But yeah, hopefully I get back on schedule with videos and post more, and thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys like and comment. Thank you. For today's video, I already primed my eyes with the Juvia's Place concealer in the shade 16, and I did not set it, and I didn't realize I wasn't recording. But I took the Lancome Starlight Sparkle eyeshadow palette, and I just quickly dipped into the shades Sand and Dawn. Nothing, not a big step. I just laid these colors down to give the darker colors more of a smoother blend. See, it doesn't really create any difference. From the same palette, I'm going to dip into the shade Henna to start building up the crease. And I'm just going to do this slowly. And I'm taking that on more of a precise brush than I did the other two colors. And I'm just slowly trying to map out where my crease is. To diffuse that color, I'm going to take a little bit of Embers and Dawn to further blend out that color, because it's an intense color, so we want to take our time building it. So going back and forth will not do us any harm. If anything, it's just going to make the eye look better, more diffused. We're going to start winging it out because we are going to cut the crease later. And don't worry if it looks messy at first. It is just because the colors are so dark. You kind of have to really work with them getting blended out. So just take your time. To cut the crease, I'm going to take, oh my gosh, my hand is dirty. I'm going to take this angled brush, and I'm going to take the NYX concealer in the shade 04. Put a little bit on the back of my hand. And then I like angled brushes better because you can always get like a smooth, crisp line. So I start in the front. Do that trick that everybody knows. Look up so you can see your line. Oh, I was actually on it. And then I'm gonna start filling in. And you can always customize the amount you're cutting based on if you want your eyelid to look bigger, look smaller. If you have hooded eyes, it's a little bit trickier. But usually it's natural. I can't talk. But usually it's better to follow your natural crease. And just take your time with this. And make sure it's to what you like. I'm gonna take a flat shader brush and just my translucent powder. I decided to use translucent because I don't really have like a super stark white eyeshadow, so I'm just going with translucent powder to set down the concealer. And with a super tiny slanted pencil, I'm gonna take the darkest color we used, Henna, right here, and to fix up and kind of sharpen the cut crease, since I kind of messed it up, I'm gonna take that color on the brush. If I could open my mirror, and slowly outline it to perfect the shape. Just like that. And I'm gonna do my eyeliner off camera because I can never do it on camera, and I will be right back and we will start the face. So off camera, I moisturize with my Tatcha water cream, and for primer, I'm gonna go in with the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer, one of my favorite primers. As you can see, it's almost out, and I only focus this on the bottom half of my face because be honest, I'm lazy and I don't really put foundation on my forehead. For foundation, I'm going to take the Maybelline, I don't know what this is called, but I have it in the shade Golden Caramel, and I put it on the back of my hand to warm it up because it's kind of a matter foundation, and I'm just gonna apply it with a foundation brush. To blend it out, I'm gonna take the Wet n Wild foundation brush, flat foundation brush, but I still have this in my hand, and I'm just stipple that into my face. Where's my mirror? Right here. For highlight, I'm gonna go in with the Juvia's Place Concealer in number 18. This wand is like super fat, and then just a little bit under my eyes. And then I will highlight my chin, Cupid bow, down the bridge of my nose. And I think that's about it for the highlighting. And then just to highlight even more, I'm gonna take the NYX concealer I used earlier in the shade 4, because this one is really light. Or, yeah, it's kind of. And then just go right here, right at the beginning. And while that dries down a little bit, I'm going to take my Fenty Beauty, what is this? Matchstick in the shade Mocha. And then my jawline, under my lip, I need to use a mirror for this, and the sides of my nose, like so. Perfect. And like that. Going to blend out my contour with just this rounded flat, might have to brush this rounded brush. Start with the jawline. Now with the tinier version of that, I'm gonna go around my nose. For concealer, I'm gonna go in with this flat edge brush. This is the Real Techniques sculpting brush. We're just gonna blend out our concealer now.
Down the bridge of my nose. Even though this dried down a lot, it wasn't like hard to blend out.
To set my under eyes, I'm gonna take the Fenty powder. I got a mini in the shade Butter, just to brighten up a little more. I'm gonna just take the tiniest bit and just set directly under my eyes. I will set my chin and my smile lines because that's where foundation breaks up the easiest. For bronzer, I'm gonna use two bronzers actually. This one's a little bit more reddish to warm me up more. And this is the Wet n Wild bronzer in What Shady Beaches. And then this one is this one is a cooler toned bronzer. It's a mini, and this one is Caramel Cutie from Fenty Beauty. So on a big brush, I'm just gonna mix the two and just start bronzing. For blush, I'm just gonna take this random Italia blush in the shade Coffee 03 Coffee, and I'm just going to put that a little bit as blush to mix in with my bronzer. Sorry, I need my mirror. For the lash line, I'm gonna take Embers and Dawn again and just run that real close, just like that. Then with the brush that we carved out the crease with, I'm gonna take henna again and run that even closer to add some depth. Just like, I poked myself, but just like that. So I curled and applied mascara, and I kept the lashes fairly simple just because I wanted you to be able to see the cut crease. And for the lashes, I'm taking these Lashy Box lashes in the style First Date. And now I'm going to apply it, or try to. See, they're like natural, but they add definition to the eyes. First, before I put on my lipstick, and obviously you've seen it was the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. So first I'm gonna go in with this liner from Italia, and it's in the shade, I want to say chocolate, or yeah, it's in the shade chocolate because it rubbed off. this NYX lip liner in the shade, I want to say it's called Cabaret. If you don't pronounce the T, I'm pretty sure you don't pronounce the T. Yeah. And then lightly fill my lips in. Take my finger. Go in with the Fenty lip gloss in the shade Fussy. Perfect. And this is the completed look.